What is going on, beautiful people? TJ here with another episode. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 5 hacks for your reselling business. Alright, so I have been reselling for quite a while. I've learned some things, I've forgotten some stuff. So we have been reselling for quite a while, and over the years we've learned some stuff that really makes our eBay and reselling business very, not easy, but it makes it easier. It makes it easier. So I've learned a couple hacks, a couple tips, a couple tricks to get you going, especially if you are a new reseller, or even if you've been a reseller for a while, you may not know all of these hacks. So make sure you get your pen and paper out, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, so for my first, well, hold on. First, before I get started, I want to make sure I say thank you to everybody that commented on the last video. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the comments, all the love and support. I make sure that I want to go through and write back to each and every one of y'all that commented on the last video. I couldn't go any further without saying that, so let's get back to the video. All right, so my first hack is something that's very easy. I mean, not easy, but it's something that's very simple, but it's very effective. Twist ties, bread ties. These bread ties are so clutch, especially if you are selling electronics and stuff like that. A lot of times we get things and it's like cords and cables kind of everywhere, and you want to be a little organized when you take the photos of them. So I always buy these little bread ties. You can actually get these from Amazon for pretty cheap. I put a link to them in the description section below, but make sure you get these bread ties. I'm gonna show you exactly why. So a lot of times you'll have, your product and it'll have a bunch of cables and cords and all of this goodness that doesn't look great to photograph when you're trying to do your audio or your pictures. These are your solution. Now, doesn't that look like a lot more professional if you're taking your photos versus just the cables just kind of being strolled around everywhere? Game changer. All right, so bread ties are very essential. You need these. All right, so the next hack is something that a lot of people probably already know about, but some people, you'd be surprised, there are some people that do not know this. USPS actually gives you free boxes. So these boxes they have different sizes for different things. I'm gonna go over a couple of them, then I'll go over to the computer and show you exactly pretty much all of them that you can get from the USPS website. But this is like a regional rate A box, and this is a regional rate B box. But what a lot of people don't realize is that there are two different sizes. There's two different sizes for the regional rate A and the regional rate B. So they have a what they call like a top load, which is more of like a square box, and then they also have a side load, which is more of a slender board game box. That's what I call it. Looks like a box that you put like a board game in. So they have these in two different sizes. The B box, which is a lot bigger. Then they have the A box, which is a little bit smaller. But this one and this one, they both have in two different sizes. But they also have the small, medium, flat rate boxes. And then they also have just the priority boxes. So go to the website, pick those up. Also, this is one that everybody was nervous about. This is the elusive bubble flat rate envelope. So this one actually is like a soft flat rate envelope, and it has bubble mailers in it. We get these all the time. We use these all the time. These are like the most boxes that we use. It's the regional rate A, the regional rate B, and the padded flat rate box or envelope, whatever you want to call it. So these are very clutch, especially because they're free. You don't have to pay for them. So we go through and we order the ones that we use the most, have those available at the store. But I'm going to go to the website and show you exactly how to order those. All right, so this is the website. You can just type in Google like USPS free boxes or USPS free shipping supplies. If you do that, it will go ahead and check the free shipping supplies for you. But they have all the boxes here. I think there are 4 pages of boxes that you can order. You can see the price is $0. You don't have to pay for shipping. You don't have to pay for anything. These are the regional rate B boxes. Like I was talking about, there's 2 different sizes. There's the side load and then the top load. Also, they have this cool DVD box if you sell DVDs. They have medium flat rate, large flat rate, and small flat rate. They also have the regional rate A's, the top load and side load. They have these kind of square tube ones. You have to make sure you look at these because these are express and these are not just priority. They have a different one for express and a different one for priority. So based on what shipping you want to use, they also have this really cool square one. So I'm not going to go through each and every one of these, but they do have, like I said, 4 pages of them, and all these supplies are free.
and they come straight to your house. They also have stickers that you can use, priority stickers, certified mail, caution heavy. They have a bunch of different stickers and supplies that you can use if you are going to be using USPS to ship your items. So I would encourage you to come on this website and look around and order some supplies. If you don't have any, we always keep these in stock because they do come in handy when we are shipping a lot of items out.
All right, so the next hack, poly mailers. All right, so do not sleep on poly mailers. We use poly mailers all the time. We get them in different various sizes, but I put in the description section the ones that we use. So we have like a smaller one that we use that come in white and black, and you can also get them in different colors, but this one is like a smaller one that we use for a lot of items. And then this one is the larger one. It looks like a trash bag. Yes, some people use trash bags. You can use trash bags. I just like to use these because these are a little bit easier to work with. But this is the big size. You can fit like a lot of stuff in here. And sometimes what we do, especially if we're just shipping something that's in a shipping box, but we don't want to just put a label on the shipping box, we'll just put one of these big, black, or white. Most of the time the ones we had before was white, but we put these over the boxes, then we put the labels on this as opposed to putting on the box. That way it's just a better user experience. So whenever the customer get the items, they don't have to have a label on the box. You know, it may be a gift or whatever, you never know. So I always try to put these over boxes. Even sometimes when we have like really big boxes, I'll actually take these bags around the big boxes just to cover it up so people won't, you know, it kind of obscures what it is. People won't see what it is. You know, if somebody's going to steal something, they're going to steal either way. But if you have a bag over it, you know, it's a little less desirable, I think, than seeing like, you know, a really awesome like PlayStation 5 box or something like that sitting on somebody's porch. So Polybags, I'll put the description for both of these sizes in there, but we always have the big size and what I would consider like a smaller size, and they do make them in smaller sizes than that, but you know, I like having the larger ones. And even these, if you use these medium small size, I don't know what size it's a medium small size is what I call it. If you have something that's smaller in here, actually folding this over and using all of the bag in it actually adds a little extra padding for that, and plus it gives you space that you can put, you know, bubble wrap around your items. Put this over there, slap a label on it, and you're ready to go. All right, the next thing is not your cell phone. It's Photoroom. I've done a video about Photoroom, but I want to kind of include this in here because I use Photoroom quite a bit, especially like when I film or I take pictures in this office space. Sometimes I just set items on the desk right here and I take photos against this back wall, but I'll go in sometimes and I'll just take the background out just so you have a clean white background. I don't know if it helps the listings or not. Some people live and breathe by the white background. If you are like an Amazon person, and if you sell on Amazon, you kind of know what I'm talking about. You're supposed to have a white background if you are listing a new item onto Amazon. Most people are not going to be doing that on Amazon, just to be honest with you, unless you're doing like a private label thing. But Photoroom is really good if you want to have clean, crisp images. You know, if you're taking photos of some shoes or something and you want to have just a really crisp, clean, white background, I'm gonna show you how.
All right, so we're going to just take a regular photo of these little shoes that I just showed you, a couple pictures real quick. My knot wasn't acting right, but anyway, I'm gonna take just a quick picture of these right here on the desk. The desk y'all just saw. I'm gonna go over to the Photoroom app. They have a bunch of different backgrounds you can choose from for a lot of different things, but for this tutorial, we're gonna look at the white background. And all you have to do is literally click replace. You click on your picture that you just took. It's going to automatically pull the background out. You can go through and do some edits to it with the lighting and all that kind of stuff. I'm just doing the bare bones, just showing y'all kind of what it looks like. That's what the end product looks like. You can definitely get some different angles and stuff. So I'm going to show you when you go to your next one, all you have to do is click replace and then it will pull up the next photo. Super simple, super easy, and very fast to get those photos.
All right, last but not least, now this one's gonna take a little bit of time. So I saved this one for last because I really wanna dive deep into this topic because we talked about this in the last video, but it is Markdown Sales. I'm gonna tell y'all, Markdown Sales, they come in so clutch because, I don't know, we sell a lot with Markdown Sales, and a lot of people think that just because you have a Markdown sale on your eBay store, that means that everything's gonna be marked down and you're gonna lose a lot of money. You really need to look at the amount of money that you're going to quote unquote lose with the markdown sale versus what you think in your mind, because it's probably not as much as you think it is. Also, I'm going to show you how to do the markdown sale, but I'm also going to show you how to mark down items that have been in your store for quite a while, and maybe you want to discount those a little bit more than some of the other items. It's a really easy way to do that on the eBay website. I'm gonna show you how.
Seller Hub. Hopefully your Seller Hub looks kind of like this. You'll go to marketing. You'll go to open up marketing, and then you go over here on the left hand side and click on Markdown Sale. And then you can go to create a promotion, and then down here you will go to sale event plus markdown. All right, so this is just the main screen. I'm going to show you just how to do just a basic markdown sale, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into the markdown sale process. So for what we do, sometimes we do, 15%, 20%, 12%, 13%. We're just going to do 13% just to show you. So it's going to take 13% off each item in your store. So it's every item in your store that you select, it's going to take 13% off. So we'll click select, and then they give you two options here. I always do the select items versus the create rules using categories, because the categories aren't necessarily all right in our store. So we'll select items, and then this is just a list of all of your items that you have. So the way that I do it, if I want to just mark down everything in my store, which is normally what I do, I just click this little box up here and it will select everything. Now you will have multiple pages if you have a lot of items. We have over 500 items in our store. So we'll go the first page, then you have to go all the way back up to the top. It may be an easier way to do this. This is the only way that I know how to do it. You can click on that. Then we'll go all the way down, and you can go to page 3 and go back up to the top and click all the way down. Now, if you have items that you listed like recently, but you don't want them to be on the markdown sale, because sometimes like today I listed some stuff and I don't want that stuff to be on the markdown sale, you can just deselect those items. It won't necessarily be in order, I don't believe, from the, well, yeah, it kind of is, because these items are some of the items that I listed today. So, you can just kind of click off the items that you don't want to list in this store. Actually, it did not even click all of them, which is very odd. Oh, I see. It only collected 500 items because we got more than 500 items. So you have to go down through here and add on a second one for a second markdown sale if you have over 500 items. This is the first time I've ever seen it with over 500 items. So we're listing, we're doing good. So it selected 500 items, it's 13% off. Then we'll go to save and review. And up here, the event name is just whatever it generates, so you can change it. This is where you change your date. So you can do it from like today. You can do it for a week. You can do it for a couple of days. Normally I just do hours for 3 to 4 days. But we normally have a markdown sale running. And then you can change the time that it ends and the time that it starts. And then you can do a description event. I normally do like save up to 13% this weekend only, or 3 days only, or something like that, just to kind of get people in there. You can put an event image. It always pulls up the crappiest images in my experience, but you can just upload the image that you want to do and you click launch, and that's literally it. All right, so then the next thing is, if you go to marketing, we'll go back to marketing, we'll go back to summary, and I'm gonna show you how to mark down items that are older items. You can kind of tier them in different ways, and they have a bunch of different ways you can do this, but we'll go back into the markdown sale and I kind of show you what I'm talking about. Create a promotion, sale event. All right, so let's just say you want to mark down items that's been in your store for more than 30 days, more than 60 days, and more than 90 days at different tiers. So let's say the stuff that's been in your store for more than 90 days, you really want to get rid of that stuff. So you're gonna mark that stuff down 30%. So let's add, you have to click on add another discount level and add another discount level. I don't know how many of these you can do, but I normally, if I do it this way, I'll only do 3. All right, so the first one is going to be 30, and then let's just say we're going to do 20, and we'll do 15. So I got 3 tiers: 15% off, 20% off, and then 30% off. And that'll make sense here in just a minute. So you'll go to select items, and I'll do the same one over here, select items. And then this is like the powerful thing you can do. So you can say if it's been on the site between 30 days and 59 days. It'll filter out all of those items. So you can just select those items that's been on your store between 30 and 60 days. So that's all the items, and we'll that's going to be your items. That's going to be whatever percentage is up here at the top. So we want to do 30% off for the items that are greater than 90 days. So we'll say 90, and I don't know, we'll just say 365. So it's gonna get everything between 90 days and 365 days that's been on your site. We got 261 items that's been on here for a very long time. So those items are gonna be 30% off. So we'll confirm selection, and we will click on save and select next discount. So we'll go to 20%. So then the 20% is gonna be the items from 60 days to 89 days. We'll filter those items out. We'll select all of those items, and we will add those to the 20% off sale. And we will select save and select for next. Then we'll go to the 15% off, and then we want to do all the items between 30 and 59 days. And we will confirm. I didn't select anything, but you know what I'm talking about. So we'll save and review. So now you have 3 tiers of discounts. You have 30% off items that's been in your store longer than 90 days. You have 20% off items that's been in your store between 60 and 90 days. And then you have 15% off items that's been in your store between 30 days and 59 days. So that gives you 3 tiers, and then you can mark down multiple items with different price points, and then you can really push the items that's been in your store for a very long time. So you can change different ways to do this. You can do different categories, like maybe you want to get rid of electronics, maybe you want to get rid of clothing. You can do all of that within the Markdown Sale event. Now I'm going to do some more videos doing some deeper dives into Markdown Sale, because I think this is a tool that a lot of people don't utilize enough to create traffic and to kind of spur sales.
All right, so that is my 5 top hacks for your reselling business, eBay, whatever you want to call it. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you can get notifications whenever we release new videos. If you want to get some of this new merch, this ain't new, this is old. But if you want to get these shirts, I know I've gotten a lot of people asking about the shirts. We do have a website. It's called pjlmerch.com. We have all the designs on there. If you have something that you want specifically, just let me know, and I'll make it for you, because I got a t-shirt press now, and I want to have some fun with that. So, all right, so I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.